It's full moon today, and that's why low tide is really big and the beach looks really wide again, both sides. And you know, today with a big interest I was watching some episodes from the beginning when I just started making all these episodes. In the beginning, it's of course it's like a kind of the first couple of episodes wasn't really, I think the first couple of episodes wasn't really interesting, but then later on it's actually really interesting from the perspective of how I was looking into the future. That's actually really interesting. My prognosis for the nearest future, when the borders will be open, that's all really interesting. And here is a couple of examples of it. The beginning of the November, so that means that another 2-3 months and hopefully all the tourism will come back to the Bali. We will get busy again, and there are some rumors about May, beginning of the May. How realistic they are, no one really knows. We kind of became already skeptics. I think the real values this vlog will get only a couple of years after this all will be over. So that it will be really interesting to rewind it a little bit and look at these episodes and ourselves, like let's say some 4 or 5 years later. And then I think that will be the value what I'm working at the moment on, because in some point I've been showing you every single corner of Amed, every single corner of mountains, every single corner of our reefs, and I think I start missing the content. But on the other hand, is actually, you know, it's like this vlog is like one person's life. In the beginning we are so full of ambitions, we are ready to go and smack and do whatever possible, because we have so many different ideas and we have so many different things to tell you. But then later on it starts, like, you know, it's like with the same with any human, we getting older, we have this all experience, and then we start thinking maybe this is not a good idea to show it, or we simply been showing it already. And that's something what happening with my vlog. But I think it's a good time to start looking back. Remember, I was uploading the first videos before these episodes, and it was about the mountains. It was already something I didn't talk on that episodes or that videos much, but it was the first like a pilot clips of these episodes. In the beginning we believed that it will take some 3 months, maybe 4 months. Then we postponed it. I've been talking so many times about that in this vlog, and now it's actually kind of interesting and really curious what will be next, because my first prognosis was that all the borders will be open in the end of the year. Then my prognosis was that it will happen in March, then in May, then something else. And then finally we are still here with the closed borders. But when I'm watching all these videos, it's actually really interesting. I don't know, it's like so many things being changed, and will change in the next few months. So the next prognosis is actually that it will happen in June, but we don't believe in it because the June is almost happened. And the next prognosis is July, and then maybe August. Now we have a dog, which is not our dog. Laura, what do you think when the borders will be open? I think it's...
I hope in September.
So you believe in it September?
I believe in September, but 100% will be open, I think, next year, March. but
Some movement will happen. You mean?
yeah, will starting on September. But I hope, because today I read some article in about Philippines.
Yeah.
They are starting thinking allowed come in Philippines tourists
Yeah.
who is vaccinated. They will stay some 7 days
Quarantine.
and that's it. So no special visas, just like a tourist.
But for which month that was a talk?
They just started thinking now. They're talking now, just information.
Oh, so there's
they
just
say.
a discussion about.
Discussion, yeah.
Okay, I think the first country who will open the borders, it will be Thailand. I think that Thailand is pretty ready to do it, and on my opinion, all the countries will start, especially nearest Asia countries, will start to follow their example. That's what I believe in.
Yeah,
Right?
because I think all Asia countries look to each other like, who will be first.
I think I just like they waiting for the permission. You
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it? Okay, then we also can do it.
Yeah.
They're
Like they looking if someone will make mistake, then they will say, oh, I didn't.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't did mistake. This kind of.
But yeah, so I think it's a time. It's finally a time to open the borders, because I like, for example, when we went to the south, it's there is this. I feel the trouble in the air. I really feel the trouble in the air. Here it's kind of always been more calm and quiet than in the south, but in the south the people really are addicted of the tourism. They reached the bottom many months ago. Someone in the south doing well. All the big hotels are closed, but the small businesses, small hotels, homestays, they have some movement, I think. Waiting. We've been waiting, and I think it's like the same feeling when you are sick and you're already trying to imagine when you are not sick anymore. So when you're healthy again, when you can go out for the walk, when you don't have to sleep in your bed and sweat and feel bad. The same feeling we also have about all this border opening. And then it was a time, because Egypt is so close, and I think every single person who have been in Egypt already, right? So every divers, how many divers actually born or started diving in Egypt, and now everybody's forced to go back there again, because Egypt is almost the only country open, or Maldives. All the divers we know been in Egypt and Maldives, and now they went there again. So there's no this. There was a reason why people started to go somewhere else, not only Egypt and Maldives. It was like, for many of those people, it was like a time machine. When they went back into the times when they were first time traveling to Egypt.
Yeah.
And now it's like a kind of, okay, we did it, so what is the next?
Yeah.
We know a lot of our friends and people we know who are just sick about going somewhere else. They say we cannot stay at home anymore, but they've been trying everything. They've been trying Egypt, they've been trying Maldives, they've been trying cold water diving. So there was nothing left. They did it. Now they have this experience, but it's not something they really want. But yeah, I think the solution is close, and then when we will be able to just post once a week really good episode.
Yeah.
Really full of energy, full of diving, full of new places.
Full of happiness. Because
kind
everyone
of.
is happy.
Yeah. And I think we will start to work on the new programs. In the nearest future we will refresh our website. We'll update it, and then you will be able to find all these programs on our website. So that's the plan. All right, thank you very much for watching us today again. follow, subscribe Instagram and Facebook, links below, and see you tomorrow again. Bye. Hello, preparing everything for tomorrow. Tomorrow going to Chandidas. Will be something a little bit more interesting than last couple of days. It's been pretty boring, at least for myself. So tomorrow something interesting again.